It is 5:10 on a Tuesday afternoon, or I guess evening, and I'm doing lessons here at the church. We have rehearsal tonight in a couple of hours, so I'm just here. This is where I sit and my students play, but I'm gonna cram in some quick practice. Actually had a cancellation, so it's a good thing actually for me. Today is February the 18th, so this Sunday we're doing two songs that I'm really not prepped for yet. Famous for Torn Wells and Peace and Favor, Kurt Carr. Both those songs I need a lot of time on. But guys, I'm having a baby on Monday, so maybe by the time you see this, I'll be at the hospital with my wife. I'm not having a baby, obviously. My wife's having a baby. We're having a baby Monday, February 24th. So probably when you see this, I'll either be at the hospital having a baby or we'll have a baby. So I'm probably gonna be going on a little bit of a YouTube hiatus. I've got some stuff scheduled to drop for you guys, but I won't be as active as I've been, obviously, for a little bit, because I'll be on daddy duty, so I'm excited about that. But we'll have some good stuff coming here in the near future. So I'm gonna get some rehearsal in. Now we got band rehearsal tonight, and then we'll have a great day lined up for Sunday. It's actually Friend Day, so it's a big Sunday this week at our church. It's like just a big emphasis on bringing people that don't have a church home. We're doing some giveaways in the service. We're doing a breakfast reception and done some promotion for it. So looking forward to having some people, some new people, some guests with us on this Sunday. It's always a fun time. So yeah, just gonna get some work in, and I'll show you guys a little bit of band rehearsal tonight, and then obviously we'll pick back up probably maybe some Saturday or early Sunday morning. So here we go. I actually have another quick question for you guys. So I've been shooting the vast majority of my content recently on this, which is the Canon EF 24 millimeter 24 f2.8, but with the Viltrox speed booster, it's f2.0, and it's a little bit less than 24 millimeters. I'm not sure what the equivalent is, or no, it's actually more than 24 millimeters with a crop factor, but it's a little bit less. Like I think it's something like 26, 27 by the time it's cropped, and then the Viltrox. Someone can do the math for me on that. But you know, I've got this kit lens here, which is a 15 to 45, which comes with the M50, but I haven't really used it very much because it doesn't give me kind of the creamy background, right? The nice in focus face and then really blurred out background. So I'm gonna switch over to this and see what you guys think. I'm gonna shoot, I'm not sure of the rest of the vlog. I'll try to delineate when I'm using what lens, but the idea is it better to have a little bit more field of view? So if I'm holding my hand all the way out here, is it the field of view better, or is kind of the crisp foreground, nice blurry background more appealing? So I'm about to switch over to the Canon 15 to 45 EFM, I think is what it's called. Yeah, here we go, EFM 15 to 45, and this is a 3.5 to 6.3 variable aperture. So here we go. And now I'm on the kit lens. So I'm shooting at f3.5 now. So it looks really good. I mean, it's very clear, obviously super sharp. And the background, I mean, that background is pretty blurry still because it's so far back there. But obviously right now this is shooting at 3.5, and then if I were to zoom in, it gets darker, right? So that's for that variable aperture, but I have the ISO set to auto, so the camera figures it out. So what the downside, the biggest downside I think of this lens is gonna be when I'm shooting in super low light situations, like here on stage between services when there's like no lights or anything. But I'm curious to see what you guys think about this lens. And the big difference again is this one is a little bit sharper. This is the 24 millimeter with the Viltrox speed booster. So a little bit sharper lens, obviously. And then also the fact that it goes, aperture goes up to f2.0 with the speed boosters. That's a pretty big difference as far as how much light it lets in. So anyways, sorry for you guys that just care about drums and don't care about anything related to videography whatsoever. This may be boring to you, but the thing that you'll recognize maybe is you get a little bit wider shot. So, which is what I'm always fighting to get, is that little bit wider shot. So anyways, let's see, here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna go through and do some, make some notes, kind of some little cheat sheet. I know Famous For by Torn really well as a song, but I don't really know it as a drum part so much. And I don't know if you like this, drummers, but I actually can listen to music a lot of times, and I hear the drums and I hear stuff that I like and don't like, but sometimes I can kind of turn that off and I don't really like learn the drum parts. So I actually don't really know the drum parts as well as I'd like to. So I'm just going to go through and make a little cheat sheet for this, and then also I'm going to do the same thing for Peace and Favor, and then play through them a couple times before I've got to move on to my next lesson. So I've got 2 more lessons here in just like 15 minutes, and then I've got a 30-minute block of time before we actually start band rehearsal. So still shooting on the kit lens here. So I had another cancellation, so I've got an hour now until rehearsal. So I'm going to take 20 minutes and get a little more work done for my message tomorrow night for our student ministry, and then I'm going to take about 40 minutes and rehearse for tonight. So I'm beat, but man, I'm not as tired as I'm about to be next week when this baby gets here. If you have kids, you know what I'm talking about. This is our second, so I know what I'm in for. But anyways, just got a little bit more of a break, and I think I'm going to shoot the rest of this vlog on the kit lens and see what you guys think. So we'll see, but I'll try to get a little bit of our rehearsal. Should be a good rehearsal. The choir's rehearsing, so Keith Pace, our our worship pastor, will be up there for most of the rehearsal, and then the band will be down here. So in a minute, I'm going to talk about kind of our band rehearsal structure, what we do like for our midweek rehearsal, and give you guys kind of an idea of what our normal flow looks like. So I'll tap into that here in just a minute. So we just finished rehearsal, and these brothers are now blessing the Lord on their instruments. So, normal rehearsal. Y'all go ahead. Y'all don't let me stop you. Just get your praise on. Really rehearsal, I can't talk about rehearsal without talking about Planning Center Online. So if you've never heard of PCO, look up Planning Center Online. Basically all the songs are posted there. Links, files, chord charts, lead sheets. So we have all that like a week to 2 weeks in advance. So we have all the material we need to prep. Even tracks are in there. So we have midweek rehearsal Tuesday night at 7 p.m. So the choir meets in the choir room. Band meets down here. We run through the tracks. We talk through them. So this week really Peace and Favor is kind kind of the tough song on deck, so we spent most of the rehearsal, short rehearsal tonight, 45 minutes, spent most of the time working on that. So one unique thing now, used to we would have our music director in rehearsal with us, but now that Pastor Keith is both doing choir and band, he's not in here. So we're a little more self-governed for our rehearsal now than maybe we would used to be, where the actual worship pastor would come give tons of input. But so we're working on a solution for that. Not that it's a problem, because we pretty much all come knowing our stuff or work through it. So they're blessing the Lord now. But that's pretty much our band rehearsal. And then on Sunday mornings again, we come like for our 9:15 start time. We come at 7:30. Run through, the band runs through 7:30 to 8, singers 8 to 8. I can't remember, 8:25, 8:30, 8:40, something like that. And then we have our pre-service meeting. So that's kind of our band rehearsal rundown. So we're done for tonight. And these guys are just blessing the Lord. What do you know about this kit lens? Dude. Kit lens life right here, bro. 15 to...
The little kit lens is dope.
Image stabilization?
Yes, sir.
It's 15 to 45. This is Hermano Luis Pacheco.
Yes, sir. Praise the Lord.
On the bass, but organ right now. Brother Daniel Mendezabal. Brother Dan Duran over there.
What's up?
Tickling the ivories. So we also have Ben Stuckey on guitar. He's not here tonight. So I think I got something on my lens. So again, shooting on the kit lens. Kind of seeing the difference. While they're blessing the Lord. Praise God.
Praise Him.
So Lewis is in most of my videos now. If you don't follow him, what is your YouTube channel?
It is just my name, Luis Pacheco, or Pacheco LS.
So he's on YouTube. Daniel's on YouTube. You're on YouTube, right? But more of your videography stuff.
Yeah.
He has some music stuff. What's your videography channel?
Just my name, Daniel Mendezabal.
So look him up, and then I don't think Dan's on YouTube. You're on Instagram.
Not yet, not yet. Oh, you heard that? Not yet, bro.
Not yet. Look at that. Speak in faith.
Sweet.
What is it? Dan Duran? What's your Instagram?
_ Dan Duran _
_ Dan Duran _ So follow them on their respective platforms. So this lens is doing pretty good. Like I said, the only concerns I have are on low light, like when it's super dark, because it's f3.5, which is not great, but it's really small and it's wider. Like I don't have a tripod right now. I'm just holding it handheld, so it gives a little bit wider point of view. So that's cool.
I shot with it in Costa Rica for that vlog that I did.
Hey guys, it's Friday afternoon. I'm just in my office. I don't really have anything to update you on other than the fact that I haven't had a chance to work anymore on that stuff other than our band rehearsal Tuesday night. So I'm going to get back up here tomorrow, Saturday, probably evening. Tonight I got an event with our student ministry, and then tomorrow I have a small group event in the morning. And then again, Monday we're having a baby. So kind of everything is focused on making sure that everything is ready at the house and stuff. So, but I'm going to have to get a little more time because my transitions, probably saw a little bit of that. All my transitions on the song Peace and Favor are, I'm just having a hard time remembering exactly how things transition from section to section. So that's what I really need to work that out and just iron out those transition points. Other than that, I'm pretty good to go. The rest of the stuff is not hard. It's all pretty straightforward. So anyways, going to get up here tomorrow. I'm just finishing up my work day today, and my wife's on the way to get me. And we're going to go get our baby. So the one that's here already, our 2-year-old, not our baby, she comes on Monday. If you haven't heard, if I haven't told you yet. So yeah, we're back here tomorrow. Oh, I'm on the 24 millimeter lens right now, so shooting at f2.0. For those of you that are keeping up with that and care about that. So we'll see you tomorrow for some rehearsal time. All right, it's Sunday morning. I'm back on my 24 millimeter just because it is kind of dark in here right now, and so that kit lens was not cutting it. It was more grainy and stuff. So anyways, 7:20. I'm kind of off my usual routine. I didn't come up last night. Some of my family came in and stuff, and then this morning I didn't get up here crazy early because, again, I don't know if I've told you guys, I'm having a baby tomorrow. So just been focusing on family and that kind of stuff. So I'm not winging it, but I'm definitely not as totally locked in as I normally like to be. But still gonna be a great morning. I'm looking forward to a good service today. So here we go. I'm going with the Supraphonic for the worship set, and then I'm gonna switch over to my Tama Silver Star Snare for the choir song. So, a little switcheroo there. So, long story short, our multi-tracking computer is not gonna work because it updated to the latest software, and the Dante virtual controller is not updated yet. So, I'm gonna be going old school. I'm using my iRig. I'm also gonna be plugging in my H4 in here, maybe like as overheads on the kit, and try to mix something up there. So see what happens. Service down, second service to go. I get on my 24 because I'm shooting at 2.0, and this is where this lens, I guess, really shines because it's actually super dark right now. But man, first service was kind of rough for me playing wise. It's just hard to kind of get my head in the game. But gonna tighten up a couple things, and then hoping second service will be even better. It was a great service, but just me personally, just kind of some things I didn't quite get right. So get a second chance, and here we go.
Bridge.
Build.
Going to chorus. Here we go. Jumps.
Chorus.
3 parts.
All in. Refrain.
3 parts. Coming out. Or tag. Here's the tag. Verse. Here we go.
Solo. Bridge. Outro.
Let's go back to the bridge. 3 parts. Bridge up. Here we go. 1, 2, ready.
Bridge.
3 parts.
Build.
Get ready to go to the breakdown chorus. Breakdown chorus.
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 Breakdown.
Build band.
Drums in. Build.
Chorus with.
Chorus.
3 parts.
All in.
All right, second service down. Second service is a lot better. Got some better content from that. So we'll see how the audio comes out without multi-tracking, but again, I had this H4 in above the kit, so that should have got some pretty decent audio. But yeah, thanks guys for hanging with me today. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, please do so. Would love for you to do that. Also, if you're interested in all the gear that I use, all the kind of microphones and this recorder and drums and all that kind of stuff, all of that is linked in the description below. Man, share this video if you enjoyed it. Put a thumbs up on it. And I'm having a baby tomorrow, guys. So, or whenever you see this, I may have already had my child. But I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube. So, see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be.